A man was arrested in Hillsborough County after FHP says he was caught racing on a major highway. A trooper pulled over Ibrahim Ayman Ali after he was spotted speeding down I-75 around 9 o'clock this morning alongside another car. That trooper says Ali reached close to 140 miles an hour before he finally stopped. He is now facing a charge of racing on highways.
Hi, everyone. Certainly a somber moment here for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. As one of our own has been seriously injured here today, doing what we have to do to protect the public. Around 9:35 this morning, the Family Dollar store called and said that two black male juveniles had just stolen approximately $50 worth of household items and had fled the scene. As deputies were responding to the scene, they made contact with one of the juveniles on Fletcher Avenue, just west of Florida Avenue. At the time of the encounter, the juvenile asked if he was being detained, and the deputy said, "You absolutely are. You match a description of a shoplifting suspect of a call that we're responding to." He was being cooperative at the time. They were attempting to remove his book bag from him, where they believe he was concealing the items, and he pushed off and ran and headed towards Florida Avenue here. Our deputies, being diligent as they are, one of them got in the car knowing that the juvenile was going to be much quicker than them. The other one decided to pursue on foot. As he entered the intersection, unfortunately being focused on apprehending the suspect, didn't see a vehicle approaching from the north to the south, and were struck by the car, by the motorist. He has sustained extensive leg injuries, arm injury, and we believe he has some head injuries. We don't know to what extent at this point. He was transported to the hospital. Other deputies were able to apprehend our juvenile suspect just down the street here. Took him into custody without any type of resistance. While we're interviewing and conducting our post-arrest interview, the second juvenile suspect did return to the scene and surrendered himself. Still working through exactly what type of charges we have now. And because we're still working through these active charges, I'm not able to release the two juveniles' name. I can tell you the suspect that Detective Stoll was chasing at the time when he was struck by a vehicle was 14 years old. The second suspect was 15. The suspect that the deputy was given chase to has prior charges for retail theft, aggravated robbery by sudden snatching, and he's on probation now. The second suspect has priors for burglary and felony criminal mischief. Again, at this time, all I can tell you about Detective Stoll is that he's 59 years of age. He was hired by the Sheriff's Office in 2007, and before serving our community, he served his country as a proud Marine. So quite a lengthy record of service to our country and our community. At this time, we don't believe the motorist was at fault. We don't believe speed was a factor. We don't believe that the driver was impaired. She was just driving when our deputy, again, entered the intersection. An unfortunate incident, as he made it a priority to place the shoplifter under arrest. At this time, I'll attempt to answer any type of questions, knowing that, again, you can see the active scene behind me. This is extremely preliminary. Leonard Stoll, Detective Leonard Stoll. %. She stopped as soon as it happened. And to give you some idea of the type of trauma that this detective sustained, we believe from the point of impact to where he finally came to rest on the roadway was at least 30 feet. So you could imagine the injuries that come along with being struck by a vehicle at least 45 miles per hour, the speed limit, and by being thrown that distance. Again, can't say enough about how diligent our deputies are in apprehending bad guys. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you.
2 people are dead and several others hurt after a violent rampage across South Tampa last night. But tonight we're hearing from the first victim injured during that spree. Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Paula Lucero. Thanks for joining us for News Channel 8 on the CW Tampa Bay. Well, these are the final moments of that chase down I-75. Officers rammed the car they say Jeremiah Bailey was driving, causing it to spark and spin out. When the car came to a stop, you can see the officers quickly move to box the car in.
Take cover. He's reportedly 10-0. So watch your crossfire.
Obstacle.
And that's when police say Bailey reached for his gun. The officers opened fire. Bailey was killed and 3 officers were wounded in the crossfire.
I returned from the hospital just a couple hours ago, speaking to my officers that were injured. I have 3 officers that were injured in this incident, and thankfully, their injuries are not life-threatening.
But it all started at the Dollar General on Dale Mabry near MacDill Air Force Base. Police say Bailey got into an argument with a man in the parking lot, followed him, and hit that man with his car.
News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers spoke to that first victim. She joins us now live from Tampa Police Headquarters. Nicole, I can't imagine what this person had to say to you.
Josh, Paula, this victim says that Jeremiah Bailey had 2 things on his mind last night: destruction and chaos. You know, police say that we have an innocent man dead, 3 cops injured, and 3 other people hurt in the process. A devastating chain of events that this victim says all started over a parking spot.
The car we're following is a homicide suspect.
A dramatic scene unfolding on I-75 Sunday night as Tampa police say in all 7 officers ended up shooting 48-year-old Jeremiah Bailey and killing him.
He's fired! He's fired!
Eric Arshield says this story really starts here at Dollar General.
When I pull in the back, and there's a white Honda Accord by himself. I pull in by myself.
Arshield says he went in to get some snacks and came out to a surprise.
Come out, he's parked directly next to my door. I can't open my door.
He then told Bailey to move his car, never expecting what would come next.
I pull out, next thing I know, I see headlights behind me. Been this corner, still see the headlights. Been this corner, still see the headlights. I must have turned, 5 or 6 streets.
Arshield says he stopped by his friend's house hoping Bailey would see a crowd of people and leave.
As soon as I walked out, he had a tennis racket, started waving it around and saying some stuff, really wasn't paying no mind. So we walked towards him, he picks up a chair and throws it at us.
That's when Arshield says his friend Gerald went inside, grabbed a gun, and set off a warning shot into the ground. That's when he says Bailey took off.
Now, I think he thought it was a through street, but it's a dead end. So he does about 60 back towards us.
60 miles per hour in reverse.
Like, you're getting really close to my car. So I walk around into my car, that's when he punches it. And that's when he hits me and sort of between my car, I spin, I fly and hit the ground.
We did some digging on the suspect, and here's what we found out. Police say he has a very long and violent criminal history, and that Bailey had been previously arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, battery on an EMT, and even aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Live in Tampa, Nicole Rogers, 8 on your side.